Hello everyone, I'm back here showing you some collage. I'm getting ready to do some collage for the Circle Journal exchange, and this one is I think I already talked about that in the previous video. This is the second book, so the first one has gone. That's an international one that I'm doing, and this one here is local, so it's only in the city of Edmonton and Sherwood Park. And I've got my book all ready. I've got the back cover. I just got some nice paper down there, and I reinforced it with the washi tape. And I've got the front cover done on the inside. I've just made a little pocket with my favorite. I put a crow on him. I love my crows. And there's a little tag. I haven't finished writing on it, but it's a little bit about me, introducing myself. And I'm going to put I did some notes. I did a little, I got glue stuck to my fingers and they're all brown. They're not from smoking, that's all from inking. I'm sure you guys are the same. And I just had an avalanche behind me. Oh, no big deal. No, that's okay. That can stay there. It's punished. If it wants to fall, it's punished. So what I've done is just made a little flip here, things about me, about things I like to do. And I decided to get a piece of paper for that, and I put another piece of my deli paper, and I've used a tag from one of my printable kits, and this is going to tuck in there. Now this is a working video. I'm actually going to make a mess and do it, so look at my table. Look at this messy. So I figured I would just go ahead and do that, and I'll start with a piece of deli paper. And if you've seen my photos on Instagram, I've already posted the photos of the collage that I did for the international exchange. And this is, I'm recreating it again, using similar products, but along the same style of how I created the collage. And I don't know if I should do the same page in everybody's book when I get them, when the exchange comes around, or not, because the circle exchange works, it's like a circle. So you're on the list and you have a journal that's yours. It's going to be yours. When it comes back, it's going to be yours, but everybody's going to work in it. So the name underneath you on the list, once you've done your journal, I got some glue here, you're going to be sending it to the person's name on the list underneath you. And that means every journal that you receive in the exchange, you're gonna keep working in it and then bringing it to that same person. And the same with the one above you. You're always going to receive a journal from that person ahead of you on the list. So that's kind of interesting. And then I thought that I would put this here, and I've got all this all inked up. I put a note thing, just a piece of paper from one of the printables. And I will try. For now, I'm just going to get this video loaded, but I will go back in and try to provide the links of the digital kits that I'm using in these in this collage and other items. And my new slot punch. It punches a nice little slot in here, and it's only about 18 bucks on. It cost me 18 bucks on Amazon, so I'll put the link for that as well. So I'm just going to do like a little tuck spot and just tuck that in there. And I didn't put anything. This isn't sturdy. It's just a piece of paper, and I did put some script behind it just for interest. I can't just leave it like that. And I think I'm going to use my thin washi tape. And here it is. I have it. Thought I'd have to go hunting for it. So let me put some down here. So it's been fun working in this journal. I get to do my own work. I get to do my own style in here. Sometimes when I'm planning classes, I have to think about other people, what kind of style they might like. And maybe it's not always going to be what I like. I mean, I like every page that I do in the journal, of course, but most of my projects are along the lines of my style. I like a little bit of primitive, a little bit of grunge. I used to say on my epitaph, it's going to say, if you touch it, you ink it. And I have pre-inked everything. I just got some things ready. So there we go. That will do. And this will get tucked inside. And I don't like how that's there, so I may just pop a little bit of wet glue down here. Where is my wet glue? Here it is. I'll just take the pin out to not lose it. I put it in a little piece of foam. And I'm just going to tuck a little bit of glue in the back in the top corner here on the side and stick that down to make a bit more of a tuck that's not going to fall apart. Because it is rather thin. I think maybe... Oh, and I'm gluing right on top of washi tape, so it may, or deli paper, so it may not stay. But for now, that's the notes about me. So that is front cover and first page here, and now I get to do my collage. And I've got some paper here. I think might change my mind as I go. I've just got some script that I've already inked up. I'm going to use these on this side and use these on this side. Now, I am so absolutely thrilled with this big leaf stencil. I went and stenciled it in, I used 3 colors, Bundled Sage, Picket Fence, and Forest Moss. And sometimes the colors got a little wonky, and that's just fine. But I wanted to use this one. I used it on the other book, on the other page, and I just glued it down. And most of it was covered up with the collage items. So this time I'm making it into a flip. I'm actually going to flip it. And I think that's going to be more fun, more interactive. And I can't remember what I was going to have on the inside. It might be in this little pile here. Oh, and there's my birds. Yeah, got to have a bird in there. A piece of scrap that could be another pocket, another tuck. Birdie, stay there. So I do like the paper here the way it is. I'm going to go ahead and get that glued down. Now, oh, I should talk to you about this. This is a Picket Fence stencil. It's awesome. I bought it because I thought it would be perfect for the jelly print, for jelly printing. I thought it would be just great. And I never got around to doing that. Or yes, I did. I did once, but I cleaned it up because I knew I was going to be using it here. And I'm not seeing the package, but it is a Picket Fence. How come it disappeared? No. Oh, there it is. I didn't recognize it. It's a Slimline Leaf Stencil, so it's made for slimline cards, which are all the rage right now. I love the style myself. I've been doing them before. I didn't know they were called Slimline. I just started doing them with the Prima dolls because they were so tall and they made lovely thin cards. So, hey, I was glad when this is all happening, but snag this stencil if you can find it. What is the name? Slimline Leaf Stencil. That's what it's called. SC196. Is the number if you wanted to order it. Now, if you're local, these ones I got from Cheryl at Paper Art Creations in Leduc. She sells Picket Fence. Wonderful stuff. So let me just get the papers down. Let me get them glued. I'll grab a fresh piece of deli paper. Oh, didn't I just have a piece of deli paper? I did. I see it. Already I'm losing stuff and I haven't even started. Oh my God. So for this, I'm just using the Yoo-Hoo glue because it works pretty darn good on this. And I'll just make sure I get to the edges, but if some of the edges pull up, I'm not worried about that. That's just added texture, and it only means that I meant for that to happen. So I'm really excited about this exchange. I can't wait to work on a book. So in theory, once you have received a journal from somebody, that looks pretty straight, maybe a little bit higher up. There we go. You receive a book from somebody, you have about 10 days to do your collage, and it's a double-page spread in the book. And read about them in the front of the book because they'll tell you if they want certain things, if they prefer you use this kind of color, if they've got a theme. I've got a theme. I'm calling this Wild Forest, and I would love it if they could use some nature-themed collages. Would be great. I'd appreciate that. But if not, then just do you and create a collage for me, and I will love it. I think I'm going to have a really good time with this book. It's going to be I'm going to be flipping through it often, I'm sure. And just, you know how it is with a journal, they're meant to be touched. So you touch it, you stroke it, you play with it, you ooh and you ah and you and oh, this is a great page. You know how it is. All right. I got a lot of glue on the top there. I'm just going to let that set up and I'll rub it off. Okay, so this side of the page, I have this from the digital kit. I have this and this. Actually, over here, if I put that down, now it's a little bit too tall. I could cut it at the bottom, or I could shorten the tip. That might work. Just get a little bit more green in there. So now it looks like a big old tongue. I like it. And I got some washi tape. I dug that out already. So I'm just going to do it right there. Now I'll cut that a little bit shorter so it doesn't hang over and get stuck and pulled up. Snip. And let me burnish that down. I don't have very much of this washi tape left. I've been saving it for a long time. I bought it a few years ago in a kit. I think it came with other things. There we go. I'll put a little bit more on this side. And I've loved it because it's so, it's such a neutral. It's just wonderful for this. And I'll put this down. Burnish that as well. This tape sticks. It doesn't, I don't have to worry about gluing it. Okay. So now, if I put this on top, I have this this sheet that came from a book I subscribed to, Your Creative Studio, and in the last kit, it came with this pad of paper and all different kinds of things, and I just thought the green worked okay. Now the other collage, I had this and it was there. It was on there for good. This time I thought I would just glue it partially and make it into a flip. So I might need a tab or something. And I came about here because I like the report card and I've got a number there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little bit of glue, and I backed it already just to give it some strength. I'm just going to give it a little bit of glue around here. Like so. And I'm going to cut this paper away and use that on the other side. Now I like to do this when the paper is not going to be seen at all. So you can use it in a couple of different places instead of just that once. So let me get some more glue on here. And some over here because it's not sticking. There we go. Yeah, I think I don't think it's going to be readily apparent, so I might have to put a little tab down there. A little something, something. So now I've got this piece. I can put this here. That's from another pad of paper that came out of the kit. I should show you. Where is that? Okay, so here. Oh no, I didn't get that in the package. This I bought at Cheryl's at Paper Art Creation. She brings in some of these things that also, I think they're sold at AliExpress. I really can't be bothered to order from them. It takes a long time because it comes from China. So these are things that I bought at Cheryl, and look at this. They've got all kinds. There's about, I think, 3. Look at these. Look at these. They're amazing. So maybe, I don't know if I bought the last one or not. I can't remember. I didn't buy it that long ago, but so she might be out already. But these are awesome. And then I think Where's the report card? There's the report card. So I've got a couple left because I used them. These are awesome. The other package is, I got birds. And there's all kinds. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, I can't wait to collage with that. So good. So fun. Mockingbird. Look at that. This is perfect for collage. This is just perfect. Mostly birds, and then you saw there were some bears and whatnot. So I love those. And this was in the last kit. And that was here. Vintage notepad, Your Creative Studio. So she might have done these herself. She might have printed these herself because it looks, yeah, Your Creative Studio. So she has done that herself, and I've been using them, and they're awesome little scrap pads, but I just tore off the top a little bit and the bottom and inked it up, and that makes a fabulous background. So I'm going to do this. No, I'm not. I'm going to do this. And I had one of these here. And I had this here. I could probably tear it down a little bit more. It's a little bit big. And then I had, oh, I can't grab it. I needed some contrast, so I went with just a white leaf on there. And then I had, I'm gonna have a little thing that goes like across there like a specimen. So that's kind of how that page is going to work. Although I didn't have tea bag this time, but I would like to use this, but I think I'd rather use it on this side over here. And just kind of catch all those gnarly bits. And that'll be fun, I think. So that's kind of what's happening there. And this side, I got to put the bird on. These are from another digital from PinkMonarchPrints, and there is, I think about, is it 27 or 30 images, 3 to a sheet. There's like 10 sheets to print off, and they're only Canadian, I think, 3 something. She had a 50% sale off, and it cost me $1.97 for each one. So this is great. This is just one. The other one I sent away in my journal had a yellow sunflower on it, which is awesome. So I have this little bird, and I think I just want to perch him on there. So I'm going to glue that down. I know the tail overhangs a bit, but you see, I like that. I like the idea for collage when something goes across the edge. It's just not, it's not cut and paste and just stuck down for whatever reason. You've given it some interest, and it's actually going to look like the bird just came into screen and decided to sit on this plant. It's probably a little bit nosy, wants to see what's going on. And doesn't that change the whole thing right away just by putting a bird on it? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, I thought I would use some of this as well. And I could probably put it on this side. But I don't know. It's not showing up for me very much. I could put it under. Nope. I'm going to put it under here. That's what I'll do. I'll give this a wee bit of a trim. A rough trim. I'll save these. You know, I save these little things. What the Southern Girl Designs call it, Tiffany, I think she calls it giblets. So these are little pieces that are good that you can't throw away. So giblet there. And I think I'll just glue this down right onto here. No, this way. I want the rough edge out. Make sure that's stuck down a little bit, and I'm sure sticking this down is going to help. Well, there we go. Now it's got a number here. Oh, I may add something in the top corner. So I need to avoid this corner here because I want it to flip as part of the tag, and I'll have to add a little tab there. So I'm going to be inking or gluing this major part here. I get it? Why, yes, I did. But oh, look, I've got white paper. Oh, the horrors, we can't have that. I'm going to just grab my ink pad here and my dauber. And I'm just going to get in there and put some ink on it. I didn't care to see that stark white just now. Oh, I love this leaf stencil. I love it, love it, love it. I'm so glad I used it like this. I wasn't really planning on it, but I thought it could be a nice background. But I wasn't sure if the paper, what it was going to be like. This is actually a nice kind of a sketching paper, so it's holding up very, very nicely. And so now on the inside, I could use this. I've got a little tag that I made. Oh, here's a pocket. I could have it in here like so. Could add this to the pocket and that would be too big. Oh, and I have a little, oh, I could put this there. That would be cute. Oh, where did my owl go? Did I lose my owl already? No. Oh, where'd my owl go? My little bits. I could also use this. Is this gonna fit behind it? This is just the extra inking and cut off. Oh yes, that's gonna fit. Okay, I will use that. I will use some score tape. I'm looking for my owl. He can't be far. I gotta put my owl on here. He's just awesome. Okay, let's snip this. There we go. Score that up a bit. I should look on the floor here because I always drop things on the floor. Bounces off my shelf, if you know what I mean, and hits the floor. Gone for good. I think I forgot to put something here, didn't I? Well, we'll see about that. I think I'll probably just put a little glue. I just noticed that. Oh man, where did my owl go? What's this? I've got a bit of vellum. Oh, look at that. That would be cute. I've got some, what do you call them? Little ticket washies. Okay, I got a scrap, I got a scrap, I got a scrap. I got another scrap. Oh, I don't see my owl. I have to find him. I want to use him. Did I put him back up here? I did not. So I could put this here. Oh, I actually like that. Now I lost my glue. Here it is. Gosh. Okay, down the bottom, up the side, part way. Ta-da, ta-da. It's too late if it doesn't fit, but if we have a quick look, yes, it fits. Look at that. So I could put this in here. Yeah, I just had a little bit of, I was stenciling with watercolors, and I like the way this one turned out. I did it on script paper, so I just put it on some cardstock, used the slot punch there, and I don't like putting things in pockets with like that doesn't have any fiber or something in there, so I'll probably add a little bit of sorry ribbon. That would be cool. This can be tucked in as well. I don't know why. Maybe it needs to be glued down somewhere. I'll leave it out for now. I'm not sure about it. Oh, I don't see my owl. Okay, so let's go here now. I think I'm going to tear this down a wee bit. Make sure the rough edge is all nicely inked. All right, so this is going to go here. I can use my glue stick. There. such pretty paper. That can go there. I'll glue this paper on top, maybe a little bit higher. That looks good. Put it down, don't think about it, just put it down. Okay. Now, if I have this here, and if I have this tucked in behind, see, I like that. That just extends everything down. That's quite nice. Let's see if this is got room. It's not going to show up if I don't have it on something. You know, I could have put the slot punch on either side of here and like tied it down somehow. Now, if I was going to be using this is the time to put it down along the edge. I just think it would be neat to do, add some more fiber, because I use some at the bottom here. So it's not readily apparent, but it's good. And I need a number up there, I think, or down here. I need a number on here. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down with my Yoo-hoo. It works pretty good. And this is just, I'm not sure if it's cheesecloth, or it might be that a remnant from, what do you call it? A sling. That material, where you get a sling. I'm going to put glue. Get off me. Get off. A little bit of glue here and just glue it behind. Like so. Oh, I gotta find my owl. He might have hooked onto something and I dragged him off the table. Well, I will find him before I send this book away. I have to find him because he's just awesome. So I'll put this up here a little bit. And then this guy can go here and overlap, and that'll be fine. Okay, let's glue it. Okay. Now, deli paper. I hope I have another owl. I'll have to see if I got another one to cut out. Oops, air bubble. Boy, these are delicate. They die cut pretty good. That's the Tim Holtz die. There's what, 4, 5 different leaves in it. I use this one a lot, and I use that little short fatty one. I like that one. And that's the leaf I'm going to be using. I'm going to demonstrate how to do the drunken Scotch technique. That is so much fun, but you need something like this, or Chelsea used a bird cage, which is a really good idea. It worked good on that. Okay. And that's where it dropped. That's where it's going to go. That's sticky on my end. There we go. Let's just help it stick down without wrecking it. Ta-da. I just have to leave the book open to dry. If I close the book now, this thing, I don't know. Wouldn't be good. And treat that like a specimen. Okay. Other than my owl, there, I think I've got all my elements in there. I need to put maybe, what have I got here? Oh, look, there's a flower sticker. I love that. Daisy. That would work. Not so much. I will put a little bit of glue just in case. Some of these come up on the ends a little bit. That's cute. A little daisy stamp. Okay, what have I got over here? I'll just put this back on the roll. I got, oh, don't want him, he's a rabbit. There's an owl. Bunny. Squirrel. Dog. Deer. Bee. Yeah, I don't think I'll use this one. I'll just wrap this back up. Although the owl's cute, but it's not the owl I'm looking for. Oh, here's another one. Where's the end? Oh. Oh, here it is. That's cute, a leaf. Oh, that's a bit too same, isn't it? Yeah. Burnish that down. I think he'll be okay there. My little notes are staying okay. Cool. Yep, that should do it. I'm going to look for my owl or cut out another one. Did I put him on something? Oh, for heaven's sakes. Anyways, I think we're good with that. I'm just going to be signing it and putting a date on it so that everybody knows it was me. July 2021. Here we go. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Now, I'll wrap this with sari ribbon. And now all these other pages can get worked on. And the book will come back to me and it'll be filled with wonderful goodness. And I need a tab. Okay, I'm going to go hunt for a tab. I'm going to hunt for my owl and add that. And I need a number. I need something down here, maybe a rub-on. And then I think my book is good and ready to go. Maybe this butterfly? Is this crooked? No. Well, that's really not going to go with anything I've got right now. No, it's not going to go. All right, I'll figure something out. And there you go. I'm done collaging. If I do something a little bit different, I will do another video of the next book that I get. And as I'm working in it, I'll do another video. But for now, this is good. I'm getting ready to send my book. Thanks very much for joining me. Bye-bye.